morning, everyone. We begin with chanting Universal Well-Being. May I abiding well-being in freedom from affliction, in freedom from hostility, in freedom from ill will, in freedom from anxiety, and may I maintain well-being in myself. May everyone abide in well-being, in freedom from hostility, in freedom from ill will, in freedom from anxiety, and may they maintain well-being in themselves. May all beings released from all suffering, and may they not be parted from the good fortune they have attained. When they act upon intention, all beings are the owners of their action and inherit its results. Their future is born from such action, companion to such action, and results will be their whole. All actions with intention, be they skillful or harmful, of such acts they will be the heirs. So today I want to read another passage from Journals and Letters from Bowing Pilgrimage, from Rabbi Heng Shure, the Master Heng Chao, and Marty Verhoeven. Today's entry from March 24 is 1978. Title, Ugly, Slow Moving Bugs. I hopped into the car to meditate before lunch. Look out, too late. My chance seat had visitors. A cloud of cowpea bugs from the seaside pasture had paid a call. Ugly, slow-moving insects covered the cushion, the curtains, the crackers, and the cups. Unaware, I had crushed a few forlorn little bugs in my haste to sit. We work to protect life, to decrease suffering, and to benefit all living beings. Not killing, nor harming, cherishing life are sources of great happiness. Refraining from killing makes good karma. We try our best to watch out for the beings whose karma brings them insects and animal bodies. But sometimes you simply sight and endure life as it comes. When it comes as a death, you offer up a prayer for the transforming soul and vow to cultivate pure causes in the future. I very slowly ease out of the Plymouth, left it to the squatters, and meditate on the tailgate. Is the quote from Avatamsaka Sutra, Flower Store World. Moreover, there are animals in odious and repugnant shapes which all came from their bad karma, and they suffer and entirely of affliction. Of a short story, but quite touched me. Observe the process of thinking of Rabbi Heng Shure, who see these unexpected guests on the Plymouth, on the car, and his response like, "Oh, I have a guest," and it's not like just saying a metaphoric guest. Yeah, you are a guest. This is your home. I respect you, and he decided to move out from the car and meditate on the side. So his well-being is same important like well-being on this annoying, maybe kind of a little bit disgusting cow bugs. So it's I think that very captured the spirit of the whole pilgrimage. That it's not just to make this effort for 3 years to do 3 steps, 1 bow, to make it 1,000 mile. And as we know, the purpose for pilgrimage was to make peace, right? Bring peace, make world peace. And miraculously, people will left all the guns and everything will be wonderful. But the pilgrimage for peace was that every steps bring the peace. Any encounter, any situation can be opportunity to make peace. Even the potentially this annoying bugs that are worthy to respect and protection, worthy of protection. And we can say this could be outside bugs or inner bugs. All the impulses, different thoughts and emotions. You can see, they're guests, they're visitors who come. And if I am non-moved, I am kind of have a gentleness in my heart. They can leave. I will not stay. And you can say that this attitude of the Harvey Sure saying the protection of any form of life in the kind of modern sense is kind of the moving from the paradigm of anthropocentric, right? When we humans are the more important superior on the all species. You can say the dominant paradigm for the at least few centuries in the West to the, as they call right now, is like ecocentrism, right? Then all living beings and not living beings, all the ecosystems, all the earth has a same inherent value like we have, humans. Same needs to be free from suffering and wanting to have uninterrupted existence. We just yesterday in the morning, to our participants and myself, returned from one ecosystem, what is the redwood forest in the Santa Cruz Mountain. And for me, this is the place of when I try to reconnect with this eco word again, and the one of the guide I learned a lot from is our neighbor Dan, who deeply seeing this whole forest as the one kind of living organism. And it's got quite amazing to see his kind of a deep appreciation for this nature. You know, that this is for him the kind of place of wonder, not just for him or his wife and 2 small kids. It's kind of an amazing place when they kind of feel very grateful to be part of. And a week ago we went for a walk in our northern property, and his small daughter Emmeline Anytime she noticed on the path, on the trail, small mushroom, she ran and just, please don't step in, protect every mushroom. Sometimes even she's crying and seeing some new mushroom. And then, of course, knows all the names for the smallest plants, mushrooms, fungus, all these things become it's kind of a living organism, what they really appreciate. What is quite amazing to see this kind of connection, real heart connection to the nature. And of course, it's from the very small, like fungus or ants or lizards, to this gigantic trees. Or we have in the redwood forest the highest population mountain lions in Northern California. Although Dan says, if you can see them, you are very lucky. It's not easy. And this is the animals that I kind of make me a little bit uncomfortable first time when I came. When you see the picture of mountain lion, it look like a tiger. It's very has this kind of strong presence with all the muscles and the teeth and so forth. Definitely is a predator. And no, don't worry, you're safe, and always talking to us like from the last 3 centuries or 2 centuries on maybe, I forget, 6 or 7 attacks was end up with killing some human, but it's very, very rare, huge population, whole Northern America. And I recently then share with us the picture of mountain lion unexpectedly who came to his yard in his house. And his house is just on the front of our property. He says that I came out in the night, maybe 9 p.m. it was, to the yard, and he said, I have a feeling that someone watching me. He had flashlight and put the flashlight to you have a boat over there, and once a mountain lion kind of sitting and watching Dan, maybe 16 feet from him, very close. And he says, like, wow, mountain lion. And so he came back to the house and says, come on, guys, come out, let's see, mountain lion is here. So maybe nobody want to see mountain lion, but then return a few minutes later, and mountain lion still was sitting, kind of gently observing what's going on. He make a picture, and the mountain lion later left. That was, for me, it's kind of great example that this kind of coexistence of both him and mountain lion and deep respect, no fear at all, what is interesting. And as I say, this is a great privilege to be closer to the nature and learn how to coexist with all living beings over there, and learn how to be the part of the nature and not be a conqueror of the nature. So just a few thoughts about us as the part of the ecosystem. So now we do the 3 steps, 1 bow.
Okay. So everyone's in your own ecosystem at home, so
Yeah.
you can also be very respectful for all the living beings in your home.
Recently, we have a whole, I don't know how many of the ants in the kitchen. especially rainy season, is many ants coming to the monastery. We have created small Pure Land for them with recitation machine, the sugar is on it, and they just coexist with us.
So begin with Samantha